Good evening, everybody.
Yawning.
Well,
Hello,
welcome to
everybody.
Special. Yeah, am I boring you, Debs? Am I
Yes.
yawning away?
Sorry,
Welcome
as soon as
to
you
Spiritual
started.
Psychics TV. And Debs and I will be working tonight, giving free mediumships readings. Please share straight away. Share as much as you can, please. And when you tell us where you're from or you make a comment, please tell us where you're from as well, Debs. If you're awake.
Sorry. I can't stop yawning. Sorry, folks. I'm awake. You cannot not be awake with Marcus in the background. You've got to be awake. So say hello to us like Marcus says. Tell us where you're from and how you found us and if you're new. And then we'll go in to do some, we'll say some hellos.
Evening, Terry.
Hello, Terry. Then we'll do a bit of mediumship.
A bit.
Hi,
A
Marcus
lot.
and Deb.
A lot.
Jennifer GR.
Jennifer
GR. Liz. Hello,
Deville
Liz.
Middleton. Hello, Liz. Hello, Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
We'll be tying up soon, Kelly. Kelly's fantastic medium. And we'll be doing an SPTV thing with me, Debs, and Kelly at some time.
We will.
Sort of a live, won't we? Not a live, not a live on the internet, as in live in person.
Thing.
Live in person. It's a difficult one. That when we say live now, is it live on the internet or is it live in person? In person. Hello,
live
Amy.
As in.
Yeah.
Robert. Hello, Robert.
Evening, Robert.
Names
oh, Skeggy. One of my best holidays was in Skeggy. One of my best holidays. We're there. I took my daughter there for a weekend. Lorraine.
Lorraine
Tirada. I
don't know what that means.
I don't know.
Tirada.
Oh,
Sonia.
Good evening from
Sonia.
Pennsylvania. American friends. I was watching this. Or was it what the one before? Auch Tirada. Auch is
Scotland.
Is German for me, isn't it? Auch. Yeah. Oh, Coventry. I'm in Coventry, Kay. I'm in Coventry.
My hometown.
Yeah, and far. Deb's now down in Crick. Daniela. Or Shia. From Hull. Lovely up in Hull. Pennsylvania. Hello.
Another
KJ.
one. There's a few from Pennsylvania, isn't there?
Yeah.
Amy Lou. Buckinghamshire. Rain Clouds. I haven't seen you before, have I? Rain Clouds
Coventry.
On YouTube.
There's Deville Middleton. Coventry again. Oh, got a couple people from Coventry.
Liz, you're from Coventry. Yes, indeed.
Alberta, Canada. Oh, my friend lives over in Canada. Well, I say friend. He is a friend, but I haven't seen him for 40 years because I was in the army with him. Well, I've got someone. I've got someone already just stepped in there. I've just got. Oh, Flint, North Wales, Siddiqui, Somerset.
Peters from Somerset. Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely down in Somerset, isn't it?
Eurus. I hope we said that right. Yeah. Eurus, is it from Slovenia?
Slovenia. My dad was from Latvia, so Lapsa in Latvian is fox. Iowa, Nebraska. Oh, US.
Cheyenne.
Okay, mate. So three we've got from Coventry. Another four from Coventry. My goodness gracious. Hey, we should have done this in Parkside, or in the park, or Eagle Street. Yeah. Michigan. Hello, American friends. Well, I've got a contact. Oh, Diane, Dioch. Marcus Dewey. I'm Dewey Dusky Cymraeg Arlaina. I'm learning Welsh. I'm not fluent by any stretch of the imagination. Marcus, you Welsh yourself? Yes, I am. I am Daniela. Yes, I'm from South Wales originally in Elson Boy, Cannon Valley, and a couple of my nieces and nephews are bilingual, and I'm learning Welsh after all these years. So, and anybody that we're drawn to, or anybody's on a message, you will have an option to come on and sort of be with Deb and I if you want. If not, because I've got a contact. Can I get started? Because I'm getting a bit irritated.
Carry on, Marcus.
Well, I've got a grandmother here. She say, and it's ever so funny the way that she said, I died at the age of 71 and a half. Now, it's usually kids that usually say that. But this grand, she was saying that I died at 71 and a half I was, and it was cancer that took her. I don't know. Rhondda, Cannon Valley, I'm from, Andrea. Cannon, Nelson, say. Rhondda, South Wales, a lovely place. My first girlfriend was from Penrose. Anyway, I've got this grandmother, 71 and a half, she said she was. Or, most people will think it's 71. And she said that I died of cancer. She said I had terrible chest condition as well. She said for quite a number of years. Another South Walian. Hello, Janine Jones. And she's also telling me that. Now I'm not saying her name is Mavis, but I've also just been right, Cindy, stomach cancer 71. Yeah, she said. The funny thing was, Cindy, can I work with you? She's just given me the name Mavis. I'm not saying it's her name, but in any way, shape, or form. It was just a name that she gave me. But
I
Cindy,
got that with you, Marcus.
Oh, did you?
I got Mavis with you, yeah.
All right. Oh, brilliant. Then now, Debs and I, we do link into each other's links as well. Cindy, do you want to come online? There's no pressure. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. But I got a name Mavis, and she just told me now. The thing was, she was very pernicative, this lady. She would be very specific about something. Like she said, 71 and a half, so she was in, and she used to say, and she's making me, now if you notice the way I'm stopping and starting, can't take Mavis. Okay. We'll get to Mavis in a minute. She's stopping and starting me talking all the time. No, that's fine. There's no pressure to come on live, but just try to give us a little bit of feedback, Cindy. Okay. She's making me stop and start, and that would have been a trait of hers, that when she was trying to start speaking, she might trip over her words a little bit. She's telling me about a birthday on June the 29th. June the 29th should be a birthday. She hasn't said whose it was. And she's telling me, Cindy, there's someone this side that's having terrible neck muscle problems. And she also said that she had a poorly chest as well. Hopefully you got the 29th. And there's got to be something about her joints as well, because you when someone's hands are a little bit gnarled, and just like they just can't straighten them properly. She's also shown that to me, and I'm not 100% sure it's there, because there's someone this side that's having problems with their finger joints, and she's making me squint a bit as well, Cindy. So it could be either you or someone very, very close to you that's having a bit of eye strain, and getting very. I can take it, but it would. I can take it, but it would be a death on the 29th. No, it's definitely a birthday. Thank you, Tonya. Maybe not my man, though. She had bad shoulder and stomach issues and chest. Okay. Again, thank you for the other. Oh, you have problems with your hands and eyes. Okay, then, right. So I'm on the right link then. And thank you for the other one that said about the 29th, because it is important. Quite often somebody else is saying they can take all that as well. And quite often they do run it parallel. And there's also now a Jack. A Jack's just jumped in, and he was a railway worker. You've got him as well, Debs. They've just told me. Have you got him? This Jack?
I've got a gent. I don't know if I'm on the same list.
Yeah, because they just said. He just said, you know, like the railway lines. No, the railway lines are parallel. He said, I'm running parallel with Deb. I'm running parallel with Deb. So I'm feeling that. I know. So I'm thinking, all right, I'm going to pass over to Deb for this gent. Okay, I'm just going to pass over to Deb for this gent. I have to do what they tell me, Debs. No pressure.
But is this a different link then, Marcus? Because I don't know if I'm with Cindy, you see.
Yeah, I don't know. This Jack come in, the railway guy. It was a railway guy. Jack jumped in. Just going back to Cindy. The thing is, Cindy, there's before we deal with this Jack. Then, the thing is, Cindy, and I know that said you had problems with your hands and your eyes and whatever, but there is a situation around you now that you really, really need to have deep thought about. I think quite often you might jump in with 2 feet.
Liz.
Okay, Liz for the Jack. I'm just okay. And the thing is that just think about it, really think about it, and don't judge the friend that's done you ill. Okay, just don't judge. Just leave it as it is. Right? Are you going to work on the Jack for Liz then?
Liz. He's on the Earth plane. But you were with Liz. She was taking it all, Marcus. So I think
was
you were
she?
supposed to be with Liz. She's taking everything. She can take it all.
No Jack on the Earth who works on Earth can take it all. Oh, all right. Well, the Jack out. Well, I'll tell you now, we don't want to put them over there before their time, but the Jack that's talking to me is in spirit. I can't take that. Oh, Liz, your tax figures are fused, yeah. The Jack I've got on the railways, definitely in spirit. I can't change that. Maybe it's my mum-in-law's best. Oh God, it does look like a joint link. Right? Do you want to work on the Jack then, Debs? Because I've got different information now. If I'm with Liz, I'll let you work now.
You see, I thought I was on a different link, but perhaps I'm not. So a dad in spirit. Liz, I'll just check that I'm with you then, because I've got a lovely gent with me who's a dad from spirit. And he was telling me that his daughter always called him my daddy. That's my daddy. So I've even written it down, my daddy. And I know at some stage he used to wear a waistcoat as well, because he'd come in wearing a waistcoat. But the important thing he was always known as, that's my daddy. We didn't call him dad, we called him my daddy. And he's talking to me about, I don't know whether he means him or you. Somebody's been wearing or been talking about Spanx, Liz. You know, the Spanx that you pull up and hide your belly a bit. This gentleman was talking to me about Spanx. So I don't know if you've had a conversation or somebody around you have had a conversation about that recently. Let's know. But I'm waiting to see if you understand the my daddy bit, whether you called him my daddy, because if not, I'll be with somebody else. The month of April means something to you as well, Liz. Go on. Oh, yeah, the month of April means something to you, Liz. So does that mean when you put something like that, put what you're saying yes to, so that we know we're on the right person. But yeah, it was talking about the month of April means summit. There are two summit. I don't usually say that, Liz. He's made me say summit because he's talking about somebody who actually says that kind of thing, you know, a bit of slang like we do from Coventry. Summit this, summit that. And he's saying to me, speak proper, and he's having a bit of a giggle. All right, but there's 2 babies in spirit, Liz is telling me as well. And somebody has been smelling smoke around them, like tobacco smoke, pipe smoke. So somebody's been smelling smoke from a gentleman in spirit as well. A gentleman that smoked golden Virginia. I could see the golden Virginia packet. So somebody in spirit used to smoke this golden Virginia. You should be smelling that around you, Liz, when he comes close to you as well. All right. There is a link to Ireland as well, he's telling me, but Northern Ireland. So there's a link to Northern Ireland. He's just said to me, oh, somebody's crossing the Irish Sea. So I'll take it there's a trip going. That's what he means. So somebody's crossing the Irish Sea. Do you know what, Liz? I'll tell you, I've just been watching that film, Narnia, on the telly. I don't know if you've seen it, The Chronicles of Narnia. And he's put me in front of the picture. There's a picture on the wall, and it's like the sea is moving in this picture. And for some reason, it's given me that. And I don't know why. So I don't know if it's because you've got a picture of the sea, or whether you've got this lovely picture of a ship and sea, and you can actually sometimes feel as though that it's moving. I don't know why. I'll have to leave that with you, but I can't figure out why he's told me. He just wants to say he's come, Liz, because he's talking about, oh, you've been sending your prayers up to Spirit, asking if we're there, and he wants to acknowledge that, yes, we're around. That's where he's saying, yes, we're around. You know we're around, he's saying. You know we're around. You just need that little bit of evidence every now and again. Okay, Nani's your favourite. That's good then. Anything else before we go? Before he goes from me, I don't know if Marcus will have something else, but before he goes, he's just singing that song, Hello, Dolly. Hello, Dolly. He's singing, Hello, Dolly. I'm not going to sing because it'll send everybody off, but he's singing that song to you as well. So I'll hand you back over to Marcus to finish it off, because I think he's got the end bit by the look of it.
Yeah, and the thing was, so you were talking about the grand, because I've had my hand on my chest, so there was a heaviness on my chest, as Deb was talking. I know that she said Ireland and Northern Ireland, but you should also have a link in County Cork, and possibly, which is on the border, and possibly Crossmaglen. Because I picked up two parts of Ireland, Crossmaglen, which is on the border, and County Cork. The thing is, with the chest, there's a heaviness on the chest. There's someone this side that's either on medication for angina or something, because they get either a tightness of the chest. I'm not, the feeling I've got is angina, but they're not telling me it's angina. So there's like a heaviness and a tightness in the chest. There's also got you. I'm not 100% sure this is for you, Liz, because it's a different energy that she has come in. But I've got a 4-year-old girl. I got a little 4-year. Heart attack. Yes, Cork. Okay. Well, this one might be for you as well then, because I've got a different energy coming in. And I've got a little 4-year-old girl in spirit. Bless her.
Ooh.
She's bouncing about a bit.
For a mum, Marcus.
Say again?
Looking for a mum.
Is looking for a mum. She didn't. Father and I had problems. Okay. Oh yes. So I understand that with the link to the chest, then, Liz. But I've got to deal with this little 4-year-old because she's bouncing about a bit, and she said it was an accident. She because I saw various different things of like hospital treatment, but somebody said it was an accident. A lost girl miscarriage. No, thanks anyway, Liz, but this is definitely 4-year-old. She touched the earth. And she was growing. And I can't understand what she's saying, because I can see medical conditions. That's fine, Liz. And we'll leave that other information with you. Okay. When different energies come in, it is a little bit difficult. And quite often we do make the mistake of trying to glue them together. But I've got this little 4-year-old, and she's showing me all the medical type of things. So she would have been having some sort of treatments. She also said it was an accident. So this is why I can't. Can anybody take a 4-year-old? And I have to say that she was having treatment. Little girl was murdered house before she lived there.
You're with a different person, I reckon, Marcus.
Yeah,
I think it's somebody
thanks,
else.
Liz. Yeah, thanks, Liz. But
I think we've moved.
Yeah, I think Deb's right. We have moved because this girl is telling me that she was having. She's only just told me because she was showing me different hospitals and this, that, and the other, and having different treatments. But she also mentioned an accident. So there was an accident before she passed. I'm not saying it was the accident that took her, but she is showing me the types of treatments that you have for the big C. She's shown me because she's shown me herself without any hair. Can anybody take this? Can anybody? I need someone to take this. And if not, we'll just have to move on to another link because I don't want it. She's bouncing about now. She's bouncing about.
I'll tell you what, Marcus. She's in a home, in a house. Whoever she belongs to, they should be able to hear her pitter pattering of feet because she's prancing around all the time.
Yeah.
So somebody's heard her dancing around.
Just as you said that, Deb. You know when somebody just sits on the chair and does that with their feet.
Yeah, tap 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 tap.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
She's hyper, isn't she? She's a bit hyper.
She is a bit. Well,
she's
lovely.
Mean,
she is lovely, and and I say the only thing I can't square the circle with is because she showed me all the treatment. She just showed me now in a gown, so I know that it was hospitals. But she's given me a little piecemeal, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and she said there was an accident. So I think anyway. If nobody can place her, nobody can place her. But I have got not her birthday, but she has given me a date of the 16th of September. So whoever can take her should be able to take something on the 16th of September. 16th. I love it when they come like that. I love it, because no.
She's lovely. Just need her. Oh, yeah. Her.
Well, Ellen, I need a name as well, but she hasn't given me a name. I always say, give me your name, address, telephone number, colour of your door, colour of your shoes, colour of your hair, colour of your eyes. We send out these things. We send out these, you say, what's your name? Daughter has heard the little girl. Liz, I have to say that it's not. This is specific about the fact that she was having treatment. There's something to do with an accident on the 16th of September. And if she gives me a name, I'll give her name out. But she hasn't given me a name, so we can't magic it out. 16th of September. La 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 la. What was that song? The Banana Splits. The Banana Splits should mean something.
Yeah, I knew.
Banana
Splits. What were they? 70s.
70s, 80s, but Banana Split should mean something as well. Right.
Nobody else.
Okay. No. If nobody's got that, right. Let's move on. She'll give me energy anyway. Sure. My daughter's best friend passed and died when she was 4. Oh wow. Yeah. We'll move on. Thanks for that, Kelly. But she showed me the cancer, to be honest with you, because she showed me without any hair. Bananas in pajamas are coming up the stairs. There you go. Have we got some? Yeah. Let's move on. We'll move on.
Bananas in pajamas are coming up the stairs. Right, I've got a gent with me and he's making me laugh. This is a granddad, obviously a dad as well. but I've got a lovely gent with me. And the first thing he's moaning about to me is computers. I don't like these computers. He says, I don't like these computers. And he's telling me that when he was down here, this granddad or granddad, when he was down here, when he was older, he actually went on these kind of computer courses. You know what I mean? To get these older people used to their computers. But so if anybody could take this lovely granddad or dad that actually, when he was down here, didn't like computers, go for all that because he's whinging at me about them, but actually try and go on a computer course to get up to speed, he's saying. And he's talking to me actually about banking, because he's talking to me about, oh, I'd rather hide my money under the mattress actually than put it in a bank. But if anybody could take him, he's lovely. He's coming in as a granddad. I think he's going to find a granddaughter on here. So he's got glasses as well. I know he used to have glasses as well, and he's actually putting them on the bottom of my nose as well. So he's lovely. But the main thing he's moaning about to try and get to the right person is not a fan of computers and all this palaver, as he's just said to me. He's looking for a lady on here. I think it's a granddaughter by the look of it. He's looking for somebody on here. He's also telling me that his wife's up there with him as well. So he's got no think, Lorraine, you either can or you can't, you know what I mean? But he's telling me he's got his wife up there with him as well. And he's also got a lady called, okay, hold on, Sarah. He's also got a lady called Edith up there as well. And he's talking about somebody down here. I just want to make sure I'm with the right person. So he'll give me a little bit more until we get to the right one. But he's talking about somebody down here that's interested in doing the family tree. He's telling me, interested in doing the family tree. My granddad did when he retired. He went through all the books. Is it you want, Sarah? See if you can take the rest then, Sarah. April is telling me somebody interested in doing the family tree down here. And he's also taking me to, where are you taking me? He's taking me for a rapid race, you know, on the rapids, on the little boats. I can't remember what they're called, but going through the rapids. He's talking about that. So either somebody's done that and he's got knowledge of it, or somebody's been talking about doing that. All right, around you then, Sarah. Let's concentrate on you then. Now he's earlier on with the other lady, we spoke about waistcoats, but he's telling me about waistcoats as well. So I know at one stage he had a waistcoat, and he's also putting in his waistcoat a pocket watch as well. So he's got knowledge of a pocket watch as well. I don't know if you know about that. Your grandma's just popping in, and she's calling herself grandma. She just said, I just want to pop in and give you a nice cup of tea, Sarah. A nice cup of tea in a china tea set, you know, in a cup and saucer. And she's giving you this nice cup of tea. And on the end, on the saucer, she's put gingerbread biscuits, but also fig rolls as well. She's put some of those on, your grandma has. She's just said to me, oh, not too much sugar, not too much sugar. Bad for your teeth, Sarah, bad for your teeth, she's saying. Talking about teeth, your grandma saying, oh, watch the fillings. Watch the fillings, she's saying. Watch those fillings. She keeps going on about sugar, Sarah. So there must be somebody that's having a little bit too much sugar. Oh, right, okay. For some reason, she's taken the sugar and she's given me a bottle of Calpol. You know, the Calpol medicine for kids. But it's the Calpol without added sugar in it for some reason. I hope you can understand what she's telling me. So Calpol for somebody without the added sugar. All right, she's talking about that. Oh, I like your hair, Sarah, she's just said. I don't know if you've had your hair done, Sarah, but I've got to say, she likes your hair. She likes your hair. And somebody's been complaining, she says, that their hair is thinning on top near the parting. Near the parting. The hair is thinning on top. Oh, she's changed. Showing me a necklace now, Sarah, and it's a pearl necklace, but at the bottom of it, it's got a silver cross on it. So I don't know who that belonged to, but she wants me to give you this pearl necklace with the silver cross. She says you sense spirit around you. You should be smelling Lily the Valley. All right, lily of the valley around you. So, because that's my perfume, she's saying, or my lily of the valley, she's saying. Somebody's a chocoholic. Going back to the sweet stuff again. Somebody's a chocoholic, she's saying. In fact, somebody, right, okay, somebody, what are they called? She's showing me those sachets you can buy, like, I don't know, Cadbury's sachets, you know, that you make the hot drinks out of. Somebody must like them, but she wants me to give them to you. So she's got knowledge of that as well. Anything else? Oh, get yourself a hat, she says. Get yourself a hat. There's a wedding coming up, she's saying. There's a wedding coming up. Get yourself a hat, she's saying. Oh, what is that? Oh, she's showing me one. I don't know. It must be a memory, I think. But I'll give it you. She's showing me like a headband with like these fasteners, where it's a headband and it's got like a little white top hat on it. It's a funny little thing. So you got the white headband and a little white top hat stuck to this headband for some unknown reason. She wants me to give you that as well. You got anything, Marcus? So I'll carry on.
Not with this. I need to go back to John Frost. I need to go back to John Frost.
I'll finish this off in a minute then. She's acknowledging, Sarah, that August means so much to you as well. But your nanny's acknowledging that sometimes there's somebody around you, Sarah, that you could quite happily strangle, that's getting on your nerves. So I'm putting my hands around somebody's neck, look. But she says there's somebody that's a bit irritating that quite happily strangles sometimes. And also someone, I don't know if this, it might, yeah, it's you, this is Sarah. Watch for the arch in your feet. Watch for she's trying to tell me the name of it, the pain that you get. You know what I mean? In the arch in your foot. Watch for that, she's saying. Oh, she's just said to me, Epsom salts for relaxing your feet, I think. You know what I mean? She's putting them in water in a bowl. Just wants... Oh, Richard's trying to tell me the name of it. Do you know it, Marcus? Plantassel, you know what I mean? You'll find it out, Sarah. I'm not going to say that because it'll take me ages to work it out. But she's talking about putting your feet in the hot bowl. She's saying, I've come, and your granddad, by the way, have come just to let you know they're around because, somebody's looked at a picture of them both. That's the one. So I knew she'd know it. Somebody's looked at a picture of them both, and they just wanted to pop in and say hello. Pop in and say hello. But of course, these are her words, by the way. Of course, you know that I'm around. You know that we're around anywhere. But we thought we'd just pop in and say hello, Sarah. So here we are. Watch out for us. Watch out for the butterflies. She's putting loads of butterflies in front of my face, going like this, fluttering. So they're sending the love. Watch out for the nice smell that your nan brings. Lovely smell. Your granddad's making me laugh. He's just said to me, she smells better than me. She smells better than me. So, blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Sarah. Go on, Marcus.
The only thing I got when you were talking chocolate, she said, somebody said glass and a half. So that would have been Cadbury's, wouldn't it? Can we... I don't know if that's right, Sarah, but somebody said glass and a half and just teasing me a little bit. Could we go back to John Frost? There was a post a little bit earlier because he got the 16th of September. And somebody just told me, go back to 16th of September. Thank you for putting that up, John, but you shouldn't have told us when she passed, mate. Let us try to get that information, okay? Because I want to deal with the 16th. I'm not saying 100% I've got your man, John, at all, but I have got a lady. And the thing is, you should be able to link with the name Douglas and also Kath, because I'm not saying this lady who's giving me information, because she's saying you've got to get it right. There's something that you either you're planning or you're doing or whatever. But it was something that she would say, if you're going to do it right, and you've got to get it right. And I feel as if this lady would say that. can you, as I said, you know, you know the way spirit work. At times they use a word and they send us down a track and whatever. And as soon as I saw Chicago, you know, Catherine Zeta-Jones in the musical Chicago. I saw that, and that's how I got to the name Kath. So there should be a Kath as well. Now this lady is very forthright in the way she's going forward, and there's no response. Okay, if there's no response, then I'll just give some specific information, and we'll just move on. The main message, if you're still there, John, is that you have got to get it right. You have to put a lot of thought into whatever you're planning, because this is what the lady would have made sure that it was going to go forward. Anything, if you're not going to do something right, it's not worth doing, and that's what she wants to get across. If there's no response, we'll just move on, because I've got a birthday on the 2nd of December. And can someone live with the birthday on the 2nd of December? And I've also got a lady that died at the age of 89, who's just come in. Who's just come in. She didn't know. You know, we all, you know, when they give you that feeling, Deb, as if you haven't got any teeth, and they go, oh. And she definitely did. Yeah, well, she definitely didn't. Well, she had them, but they weren't permanently in the head, if you know what I mean. So I need someone 2nd of December, and this lady that died at the age of 89. And
right, well, you give that bit while people are thinking about your bit, Marcus. I'll give my bit and see who comes back first.
Yeah.
So Marcus has got that lovely was it a lady? Sorry, I was miles away. So if anybody can take Marcus's lady, and if anybody could take a lady called Betty in spirit, but her nickname, she was sometimes called Betty Boo.
Betty Boo.
Betty Boo. She's lovely.
Wow.
Marcus, you need to come. I mean, Richard, you need to come online so they can hear you then, unless somebody else.
Say that again. Whose was what?
Unless somebody else can take it. It's got to be Betty Boo, though. Ladies and gents, it's got to be Betty Boo.
Right.
She's lovely.
Hi, everybody. Richard here. I'm just saying to Marcus and Deb that my dad died on the 2nd of December. My nan died at 81, and my auntie, my dad's sister, was Betty, known as Betty Boo.
Right. Right. Because we got the 2nd of December, the lady I've got died at the age of 89, to be honest, not 81, 89.
Yeah.
But I've also been given the... No, I'm not saying it's there, but because we got the 2nd of December, could you also, Richard, could you also take someone in... Well, I was about to say in spirit, but they said, no, just give him the name. I've just been given the name Jane.
Jane, that was her name.
Oh, right, that was her name.
That was her name, yeah.
Oh, right. Right, there you go then.
See, Marcus, right. We're on the same link.
Do you know what she just said? You know, when they bully you and they tease you, because she was very, very forthright, Richard.
She was.
She was very forthright. She said, I told you so. And she wanted me to come forward to the camera. I told you so. So she would have used that terminology as well. I told you so.
Yeah, she was a very strong woman.
Yeah. Well, strong is an understatement. She used to rule the roost, she used to say. But she said, what she's done now is made me dribble down my left side. And she said, you know this lip salt that you put for chapped lips?
Yep.
That should mean something as well.
I can ask about that.
Is that...
Richard, do you remember the pantry and the concertina door?
Yes, I do.
You know, one of those concertina doors?
I do.
With the wonky handle. It was like a little handle that came down with a wonky one.
It was behind the side to the kitchen in her home, yeah.
But the handle was wonky, wasn't it, Richard?
I wouldn't know that, to be honest with you.
Oh, come on.
We weren't allowed to go in the kitchen. It was Nan's. You daren't go in there. It was her.
So who's the lady that didn't have the teeth then?
That does ring a bell, but I'm not thinking. I think that was my great auntie.
That was your great auntie.
Yeah.
Oh,
that rings a bell.
Jane said she did have them. She did have them. She just wasn't in her mouth all the time, and she used to talk a little bit like that, you know. Oh, she's lovely.
I can't recall.
She's lovely. April the 9th should mean something as well.
April the 9th, yes, it's my sister's birthday.
Oh, it's your sister's birthday. Okay, she's all good. Oh God, she ain't half putting pressure on us now, Debs, isn't she? Eh?
She's lovely. I love Betty Boo. She's telling me all sorts.
Well, what is the memory about the bee sting then? There was a bee sting.
Yes, I took my great nephews to a venue, and I was climbing up to make them to see a bigger view, and I got stung on the top of the head and on the front of the head.
Oh wow, yeah, and and there's a memory that somebody, you know, when Santa's there and everybody believes in Santa and everybody else, and one of the older children made a comment and spoilt it for everybody.
Yeah, obviously Santa is real for all the younger generation who are watching.
Yeah, well they are. Santa is real.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but somebody then said it wasn't Santa and they upset them. So that's a memory as well. And all of a sudden I've just noticed that I'm sitting at an angle, so my spine is a little bit twisted, and that should be someone in spirit as well, that they had like a bit of a curvature of the spine.
I believe that was her.
That was her. Okay, yeah. Debs, I'm passing to you now, but my pressure's off now if I pass over to
you. Well, I just write it down. As you're talking, I'm writing down what they're telling me. But I don't know whether I've got another link, Richard, or I don't know whether this is to do with Terry and her girls, because I keep drawing like a heart-shaped vase and also a rainbow-shaped vase that have got flowers in them, and I keep drawing it. So I don't know who's got this heart-shaped vase with a hole in the top with flower that you can put flowers in, and also the rainbow vase with flowers in. But she's talking to me about that as well. She wants me to give you a box of milk tray, Richard, but she's taking the coffee creams out of it.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was to steal them from her box, and then she'd take them out so no one could have them. She's still on the chocolates. She's also still talking about the milk tray, but she's talking about the strawberry ones as well, but she's breaking them in half for some reason. So I don't know why she's doing that with the strawberry ones, but it's obviously the soft ones that she likes. And somebody used to, you know, the ones that have got the whole nut in the middle of them. Oh, that's my
Somebody
favourite.
used to bite the chocolate all the way around it and do that.
I still do it.
She's obviously been mentioned in conversation, because she's just said, somebody's mentioned about me recently. So somebody's been speaking about her or mentioned her.
Yeah,
or something
we talk
like
about
that.
her quite a lot.
But we
all do, Dad's side. We always
Popped
do.
in and say hello. There you go.
I just got a pocket of mint imperials all of a sudden.
That was my dad's.
Oh, it was your dad's?
Yeah, that was my dad's.
Oh, there you go. He does that.
But the thing is you should stop, and then after bite, crunch them as well, because you're supposed to suck them, aren't you? But
yeah, you are.
But, crunch. Oh, and there's someone this side that's got problems with the back teeth. There's someone this side that's got a problem with the back teeth.
Okay. I'll hold on to that.
Oh, don't hold on to it. Say no. I'd rather give me bad teeth.
I
I'd say
don't have
no.
any problem with my teeth, so I'll ask the family.
Yeah. So, is the back right? Back right. Anyway,
Okay.
That's me done on that one.
There you go. But did your dad have a special bout? Is for a nice bout with a nice buckle around me, Richard, as well?
That'd be my brother.
Would it?
Yeah.
So he wants to come and say hello to you as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he would.
Oh, he's actually doing it symbolically. He's put this bout around me, done the nice buckle up, and then he's tightened it a bit. And he's talking about you tightening your bout a little bit.
I do spend a lot of money, especially when it comes to the little ones. Yeah.
You should be smelling your brother. He comes with a certain smell.
He does. Yeah, he does.
Yeah. He's not telling me where it is, but he's just said, can you tell him on there? And I'll come with a certain smell. So you know he's around you as well. He's nice as well. I like him. He's got a nice, I don't know, feeling about him.
Who's that Nanny McPhee character? Somebody just said Nanny McPhee. Well, what does that mean? I haven't got a clue about that one.
No idea. I think you've moved on from me.
I've moved on.
Link, yeah.
But thank you ever so much, you two.
Thank you, Richard.
And thank you for the kind messages people are sending their way. Thank you. Over to you two. But we have a break in a minute.
So, I've got Nanny McPhee. I know that was a film.
Yeah, hold on, Marcus, because this is. Did you just pick up a hanky and go like that?
No.
It's something I've just seen you pick up a hanky, like a trick, and this links nicely to Nanny McPhee because she was kind of magic, weren't she?
I haven't got a clue. Oh, all right. Okay. Right. Richard just mentioned about he might be able to take the Nanny McPhee thing, so we'll just move on then.
We'll move on then.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I have got a grandmother, but a nanny. She wouldn't be called grandmother. It is a nanny, and oh God, like these walking sticks that have got like a metal duck thing on, that type of thing. So, but it was it would be quite I would say a posh walking stick. So I want someone who's got someone, a nanny. And she would be called nanny, because gran or nan or whatever, but she would be called nanny, and she had what would for a child be a posh walking stick, because it was metal on the top and like a little duck head or something. It might even be another animal or whatever, but it was a. There. Can anybody take that? And the 3rd of October as well. It's weird, isn't it? At times they just throw in dates, don't they? And
see, Marion saw the hanky as well.
Oh, right. I haven't got a hanky here. Well, there you go.
Weird.
My stepdaughter's friend, everybody called her Nanny McPhee. Oh, wow. Okay, let's work on that then, Mary. Mary, then would you be able to link with this nanny that had the posh walking stick? Because that was the thing, the posh walking stick. All of a sudden, my energy went down. You know me, Deb. I'm bouncing off the walls when I'm doing mediumship. And all of a sudden, I quietened down. I thought, well, that's not me. I don't quieten down.
No, you don't. No,
at all. So obviously Spirit have put that on me, because this nanny, she when I can take the 3rd of October and I had a lovely walk and say, right, Mary, all right, brilliant. Because then, Mary, what would you like to come on, Mary? Would you like to come on? You don't have to. Don't feel pressured to. But I've just asked because I've got 2 contacts here. And this lady, she quieted me down. And usually, as I said, oh, is it you, no energy? Because it's as if all my energy was there and I was quietening down. I thought, God, this is not me. I'll be falling asleep while I'm doing this. And it's as if everything's a struggle, Mary. Everything's a struggle. Well, the thing is that you've got to find that balance. Is something's put you out of sorts. And it's not just your physical energy that's down, it's your mental energy that's coming down. So no, it's fine. Don't feel pressured. No problem at all. It's just that we were told by Richard to offer, and if people wanted to come on, that's fine. But it's the mental energy that's pulling you down as well. And there's someone, unfortunately, that I feel there's upset you a bit, Mary. And it was uncalled for. It was, I don't know if I don't feel it was nasty, but it was just not nice. It was either a comment or somebody's done an action. Yes, in fact, okay. And quite often people say things and it's a little bit insensitive. That's the way I would like to put it. I wouldn't say it was nasty. Some people would say, oh, that was a nasty comment. Oh, I don't feel it was meant that way, but it was insensitive. You should also be able to link with the birth weight of £7 9 and what? 9.5 ounces. £7 9.5 ounces. You should be able to link with the birth weight there. They do this thing to me. They just throw them in for some reason. And also, I've been sitting here for quite a while now. My left hand is in my pocket. And I thought, well, why am I sitting like this? And I always, yes, I am trying to rise above it, but you have to try to rise above it, Mary, because it hurt you to the core. Okay? But what the only saving grace is, it wasn't meant nastily, but it was very, very insensitive. So you need to, it will take a while, and I'd love to be able to say, just drop it and move on, but it will take a while, I'm feeling. But I'm sitting here with my hand in my pocket, and I always say when I teach this stuff, you have to notice everything that's going on with your body. And there's a gentleman that is in spirit that had a, because I wear reading glasses, and he's got a set of glasses with a dark rim. He was sort of fairly receding on the top, and he'd always sit with his left hand in his pocket, either sort of like jingling some coins or some keys. And he's saying that if you go back to, oh God, 1982, you go back to 1982 and you should be able to find a lady's passing in September. Okay, this is what this gentleman's telling me. And he's close to you, and the impression he's giving me is still waters run deep. Oh, you were birth weight. Okay, Semba. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you. My love pockets and the toes and carry. Now, this is a gentleman that's giving me this information. And the thing is, March the 14th is an anniversary of a passing as well. Okay, Debs, I hope you were ready.
I am, but I've got a totally different link.
I know, no, because somebody just said, "Get ready to finish, Marcus." so just, they pull him back. The main thing is, Mary, and this gentleman was sitting here, making me sit here with my left hand in my pocket, and he's also saying, as I say, March the 14th, but the message is, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. Your energy that's depleted will come back. And I really feel as if you can get that balance, if you can get that mental balance right, use a few of the strategies that you know, because they are telling me that you're feeling quite anxious as well. Oh, right, your granddad and one son born. I'm glad you can take some of, Sasa, and your aunt passed away and they did. Okay. The thing is, Mary, they are so close to you. They are so close to you. And really, they come to give you encouragement and just to say, try to find that balance. Okay? Try to find that balance. And don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Do not cut your nose off to spite your face, because there is a situation around you that, you could do that. Okay, and I'll leave that with you, Mary. Okay, Debs.
Okay. Do you want to break yet? Oh, not Richard, or do you want me to carry on?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry to hear that. I've just read the Mary's comment. Sorry to hear that, Mary, but they are aware, and literally try to find that balance, Mary. Okay, try to find that balance here and try to calm the mind a little bit. Okay, they will give you strength.
Right.
Sorry, Richard.
I'll carry on. Sorry. I'll carry on with my man. He's making me laugh. This will uplift you, Marcus. I've got a lovely, I can't even say anything because I'm too busy laughing. I've got a lovely gent in spirit who's telling me about a mug that he's aware of. I don't know whether he had it or whether somebody in his family had it. And this mug, what happened is it's got a lady on it, and you pour the hot water in it, and the lady's clothes come off.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't smile about that, should I? Because I've seen those. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen
hilarious.
one. Yeah.
He's making me laugh. I can't stop laughing. But yeah, he's got knowledge of a mug that somebody had if it weren't him. And you pour the hot water in. She's fully dressed until you pour the hot water in, and then it goes down and the clothes come off. Right. So if anybody's got knowledge of this mug that this gentleman is telling me about, let me know. All right. Making me laugh because
I wish, Terry, I wish.
He's talking to me about the links to Blackpool and that kind of theme as well, because he's talking to me about kiss me quick hats. So if anybody, I'm not going to give you any more yet until I get to the right person, because I want to get to the right person. But he's talking about a Scottish link as well. But the main thing is this mug. So it's quite specific, and I've never had it before. So it's quite funny and it's making me laugh. So if anybody could take him, tap up a message, or if you had one of these lovely mugs, because he's quite jolly, but he's got a serious side to him as well, because he wants to talk about something else. So I've got written down here as well. So there is a bit of a serious side to this as well, because whoever belongs to this gentleman have got a few problems going on around them. Okay. My dad's best friend had a mug like that. I don't remember it. Yeah. It's got to have a gentleman in spirit. So I don't know. Best friend is Scottish. Is there anyone coming out? Is it Terry we want, or is some? I've got a feeling there's going to be a couple of people. I don't know if it's you, Terry, because I've got a feeling I'm looking for somebody else as well. I think they might have somebody else of a mug when I was young, but I can't remember what was on it. Chased me around the lap. Family's also from Scotland. You should know, because you should know it straight away. Perhaps it is you then, Terry. I'll give you a little bit more then, Terry, and you'll soon tell me if it's not you, won't you, anyway? So, but this lovely gent making me laugh, but he's got a serious side to him as well. First of all, he's talking about, somebody that's got problems with the knees, but they need pads on the knees. You know, like these builders have pads on their knees when they're working. He's talking to me about that as well. And also the Scottish link. And he's also singing that song Tulips from Amsterdam as well. So I don't know whether he means just the tulips or the song as well, because he gave me a load of tulips and then he was singing about Amsterdam. Do you know, Terry? I don't know. I think it's for somebody else. I've got a feeling I'm not with you, Terry, for some unknown reason. We'll see if anybody else can take it. I've got a little bit more, but I didn't really want to give it until I get to the right person. But the mug's quite specific. Your uncle had one. Can you take the tulips from Amsterdam as well? Oh, and also he was giving me this. I don't know if you know who Benny Hill is. Sometimes he used to do this kind of thing with his eyes, where he used to flicker them a little bit when he was nervous, didn't he, Marcus? He kind of flickered his eyes like this, didn't he, Benny Hill? Like this, like that.
It was not when he was nervous. It was when he was doing.
When he was being naughty.
When when he was sort of chasing the scantily clad women.
That rhymes nicely with the mug, then, doesn't it? So that fits in nicely with the mug. But I don't know, Terry. You see, usually I know if I'm with somebody and I'm like, oh dear, I've not my glasses off. I'm on an R in, so I don't know if somebody. Can you find anyone else, Richard? There's nobody else taking it.
Just as you said about your glasses, when you did that with your glasses, yeah, Debs?
Yeah.
Because there's a link with Morecambe as well, as in Eric Morecambe. When you did that with your glasses.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I thought, so I feel whoever this is for has got a link with Morecambe.
There you go. Right.
Okay.
What about Sarah? You mustn't be. No, Terry. I didn't think I was. I and then I just don't feel. I haven't got that. I usually go boom when I see a name, and I'm not doing it with you. But take it anyway, Terry, because it's a nice memory, isn't it? But it's still this mug, so he wants to connect somebody. So I don't know who somebody is on here. I'll tell you what. The other thing I got then was he's gone into a bit of a serious mode now, because he's talking about somebody that needs to apologise but just doesn't know how to do it. And they're trying to think about this apology they've got to make, but they don't quite know how to do it. See, I don't know who. You see, perhaps now. Yeah, you see, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm with Missy. Do you know what I feel like? He's just told me. He's just said that somebody is on here that can take it, but they don't want to own up. You know what I mean? And I don't know whether
give the info then, Deb. Just give the info, yeah.
Something is going on in the family. All right. So if there is somebody on here that can take everything, because it does belong to the same gent, let us know while we go into a quick break, I think, because I can't see who I'm not drawn to anybody. You take it as well then, Terry, because perhaps I've got a split link, but I know there's something else, there's somebody else here that I feel like I'm hesitating a little bit, you know what I mean, for somebody on here. So whether they're not kind of piping up yet, I don't know. So I'll leave it at that for now, but if you want to tell us if it's you in a bit, let me know and I'll carry on with the message. But just know that if you don't want to pipe up and own the message, I've got to say to you, if you don't want to put on here that it's you that this message belongs to, take the love of this lovely gent with his superb mug and know that he's looking after you. That's what he wants to say. And it's also about this apology. And it's all about this apology. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll leave that in the air for now then. Do you want to do some adverts now, Richard? If you want to, or unless Marcus wants to.
Oh, no. Yeah. Have a break.
You go then, Marcus, if you want. Have you got some?
I can do it after the break. Oh, executive decision. Me. Right. I've got someone that's either I kept on taking my earphones off because I thought, well, what's going on? And I had ringing in my ears like tinnitus. So I want someone this side that can link with either someone in spirit that had tinnitus and someone this side that knows how to play the game Texas Hold'em. It's like the poker game. poker game, who likes the, you know, well, yeah, it's the poker game.
Like Lady Gaga sang, "Take some Hold'em, please."
Did she?
I
There
think
you
so.
go then.
Yeah.
There you go then. So
Perhaps they like
one
Lady
gentleman in spirit that had tinnitus or ringing in their ears, and someone this side that knows someone that knows how to play Texas Hold'em. It's a poker game, I think. You know, it's
Yeah.
that's what I've got. And this gentleman's going, he's just saying, oh, this. He learned to live with this tinnitus and ringing in his ears, and it was so loud. I kept on taking my headphone. I thought, well, what the hell's going on? Have I got a bit of interference here? And he is getting quite agitated because he's saying, look, for goodness sake, we have to get our act together. We have to get our act together because just because my partner don't know about the game, is my dad had tinnitus, right, Kath? Right. If your dad had tinnitus, do you know someone? Can you go back one, please, Richard? Kath, yeah. If your dad had tinnitus, Kath, and is in spirit, do you know someone this side that knows how to play the game Texas Hold'em? Because that's the important part. Because I'm not saying the person's a gambler or anything like that. Just knows the game. Because this gentleman's saying, look, he's talking about this a situation that's going on, this side that there's been a parting of the ways, where there's been a relationship breakup, and it's as if, yeah, people are going their separate ways and everything's getting sorted and everything's looks okay and everybody's okay about it. But then there's this silliness going on that usually happens with breakups and things like that. And he's just a little bit concerned, just saying, just pull back, just leave the way things go. He's also told me about 2 birthdays in October, 1 in September, an anniversary of a lady's, yes, and there's been struggles in relationship too. Okay, then. 2 birthdays in October, he's telling me. I have a dad in spirit and I play poker nearly every day. Oh, there you go then. Okay. 2 birthdays and so surprised when they come. We always say that if people give us the feedback, we get that stronger link, and then all of a sudden it's there. 2 birthdays in October, 1 in September, and an anniversary of a lady's passing in November. So it was a lady passed in the month of November, and Kath can take. I can take all that. Okay, well, it looks like it might. Again, quite often they do run them parallel. Right, Kath? You do that. I feel you do that. And at times it's just as if to say, I'm just a little bit fed up, yeah. I can't cope with it. But you have to, because whatever it is, we have to cope with it. And this gentleman, that's the way in which that he would take things on. He would just go for it and just say, you have to do it. You have to do it. Who's that other lady that could take some of this, Richard? Danielle, because I feel I might be right. Danielle, somebody's just showed me. I don't know if you can link with someone that's had all their teeth done, because there's this absolutely gorgeous white smile. And like people go to Turkey and places like that, and they have their teeth done and whatever. Oh, thank you for that, Kath. But Danielle, do you know someone with that perfect smile? Because somebody's just drawn close to me and showed me this perfect smile, and it's and they just put it came with a price tag. So so they're making a joke of that. And now I know there's a bit of a delay, delay of things coming up. But one thing for you, Kath, as well, you should be able to link with a lady that suffered with breast. No, but I won't mind doing so badly, but my dad has good teeth. Okay. Oh, I understand that, because they showed me this fantastic website and they just said it comes with the price tag. It comes with the price tag. And just back to Kath, that there's a lady that had a double mastectomy, and then it finally got her, and she's in spirit. And I'm not saying this is 100% to Kath, okay? Not saying this 100% to, but they've just showed me the figure 50. So if it's not her, you should also be able to link with the lady that died at the age of 50 in spirit. And that would be for Kath, not for Danielle. I'm sorry I jumped about there. Have you got something there?
Different links.
What's that taste in your mouth? They just said, what's that taste in your mouth? Have you got a taste in your mouth?
I don't know what it is. Bitter.
Bitter. Well, they just told me. Deb's, they just put the taste in your mouth. Okay. Move on to Deb's.
I have now. Right. I've got somebody's big brother. And that's exactly what he said. I'm a big brother. I'm looking for my sister. He's describing himself as a bodyguard. So I know he's quite big. So he's describing himself as a bodyguard. So he's looking for somebody a lot smaller than him by the look of it. But he's describing himself as a...
Thanks for that.
Yeah. He links with the name Christine. He knows of Christine. And he keeps singing that song to me. Leroy Brown. Is he the baddest bloke in the old damn town, Marcus, or something?
I don't know that one, Deb.
Good old
Good
old Leroy Brown. He keeps singing that song to me, this lovely big brother. So if anyone's got a big brother in spirit, and he always felt like your bodyguard, and you could take this song, Leroy Brown, or the name even Leroy Brown, and also the name Christine, let us know. He's lovely, this chap. He's very protective, telling me he went before his time as well. Now, he's mentioned a grave as well. So I don't know whether he means it's his grave or somebody else's grave, because he's talking about somebody's been looking at a grave, and it's like the oval-shaped one, with a cross on the right-hand side. So somebody's been looking at that recently as well, because he's talking to me about this gravestone that he's been to see with somebody as well. So we've got big brother, bodyguard. Well, he's calling himself a bodyguard. The name Christine he links to, also this Leroy Brown, and also somebody that's been going around looking at a grave. A friend called Frank, his mom is Christine, but he's telling me he's a big brother, you see, Jenny. So I want somebody that's got a big brother in spirit, really. And I don't want to make it fit. And somebody that's looked recently at this grave with this cross on the right hand side is talking about that. He's also talking about the name Pearl, means something as well. Pearl in spirit. It's all right. If you see me looking down while Marcus is giving his reading, it's because I'm writing down what they've said to me. His kids call me aunt. Hold on a minute then, Jenny. Also the name Christine, can you take that? I just want to make sure it fits properly with you, Jennifer. You see, there's other people that can take it as well. The grave, he keeps repeating. I know I keep repeating it, but the gravestone is important for some reason. He keeps bringing it back to me. There's also a link. Okay, Andrea, hold on then. There's also a link. I'm not saying it's him because I don't think it is. Is talking about a link to knowing somebody that passed in the hanging. So somebody passed as a result of a hanging as well. A gentleman went to spirit. He knows of that person as well. Now, I don't usually play with my pen, but he's making me do this. So somebody's got the habit of doing this when they're thinking with a pen or something like that. My name is Christine. My two brothers are in spirit. Okay. Can you take the rest then, Chrissy? Can you understand the person that hung themselves in spirit as well? And also this type of thing with the pen. It's like he wants me to say that I'm pacing as well. I'm pacing. So I'm thinking about something. I'm pacing as well. So if we've got a split link, I'll split them in a minute then. His mum with his mum, yes. So I have to wait. If you're wondering why I'm waiting, it's because poor old Richard's having to go through all the messages to put them up. And I can't see them until he finds the right ones. Yes, I go to. So is this lovely brother? He's making me itch as well. He's talking about itching. Somebody's got a touch of sensitive skin, but he's also telling me about. Hold on to Chrissy. I'll have Chrissy for starters, Richard. Hold on to her comments. Chrissy, I'll start with you. We'll split the link now, so I'll get mixed up if I see two messages at the same thing. I'll split the link in a minute, Jenny. Chrissy, let's come to you then. Chrissy with this lovely gem. But he's talking, like I say, he's talking about this itchiness. And he's also talking about somebody, you know, when you punch people and you say hello, and they punch you on the arm. He's talking about somebody that gets irritated by doing that, he says. So somebody's got the habit of doing that. Somebody also points. He says, oh, somebody's pointing. When they're in the conversation, they tend to point. And it's just getting irritated by this. He's saying there is a anniversary to do with him coming up. Not telling me what it is, but he's talking about this anniversary that's coming up for him. And he's also talking about a photograph of him. I don't know whether he means that somebody has asked for a photograph of him, but there's been mention of a photograph of him as well. I think somebody wants a copy by the look of it. He's talking about somebody having a copy. He's just said I've popped in because somebody's mentioned me in conversation recently, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello. And he just says that there's this, he wants to say that even though he's up in spirit, he's still got this bit of protection around you. He's still looking after you. So he's still protecting you from the spirit world, as he say. As he said, he's just making me laugh a minute. He's just said, I've got that cat up here. I've got that cat up here. Yeah. He's just saying, I've got that cat up here. He's getting irritated actually by a cat because it's rubbing up against him. You know how cats rub against you and the tail goes up. There's this cat in spirit that he's getting irritated by as well. Just said to me, oh, it's a bit drafty in here. It's a bit drafty. So somebody has been complaining about the draft in the house or through a window or a door or something, and it's just taking the mick. Just wanted, I know it's a quick message because I want to move to the other lady, but he just wanted to acknowledge that he's listening to you. Oh yeah, I forgot that bit, sorry. There's something about Chrissy or the other lady, a frame with a picture in it, and somebody drew a little heart at the bottom of it or something. So he's got knowledge of that as well, drawing of a little heart on a picture frame or something, a photo frame or something like that, or on the actual photograph, he's just said to me. So I'm not going to tell them that, am I? Oh, you know what? You have to say exactly what spirit's saying. Sometimes they get you really embarrassed. Somebody, oh, there you go. Somebody, you know how you can, how do I say that? You can tense the muscles in your bottom, right, to try and uplift your bottom a little bit. He's making me laugh because he's been watching somebody that's been doing that. There you go. Somebody has been trying to tense their bottom. It's like he's saying, oh, to uplift their bottom a little bit. Somebody's been complaining that it's a bit flat. That's what he's just said to me. So I'll leave that with you, Chrissy. He says, you know who it is. He's saying, you know who it is. But just send you love. He says, I just want to send my love. I just want to send my love. So I'll go back to the other lady then, Richard, whoever that was, and see how much she can take. And I'll try and split the link with her brother as well. Jennifer, Jennifer, did you get all this? I'll give you a little bit extra so that, you know, because it's both the same information, isn't it? It's really good, but then it's best to split it and give you something specific if you can with you. Okay. With you, Jennifer, he's just said to me there's George up here, so you're going to find a George up in spirit as well. But he's talking around you, Jennifer, because he's saying there's a wedding coming up. There's a wedding coming up. Now he's taking me into next year. Squats, there you go. Taking me into next year with this wedding, so watch for that. And like the lady I spoke to with the fastener earlier on, there's going to be a, you know, he's putting like a fastener in your hair as well as if you're going off to this wedding. He's talking about August means something to you as well, and he's just said to me September means something. And he's also talking about somebody swimming down here, but this is a younger person, so a child or something, with their swimming lessons. Apparently they've got their armbands on, and they've also got a rubber ring on them. Where he's talking about them losing one, so either they don't need the rubber ring anymore, or they don't need the wings anymore. He's bringing that as well, so he's aware of that. There's also a link, he tells me, somebody down here is going to want to do some horse riding, so watch for that as well. And there is a link with you, Jennifer, straight over to Australia. He's bringing me to Australia with you. And also New York is singing to me as well. New York. All right, I don't know if I'm getting a real irritation in my ear, like it's really itchy, so I don't know whether that's you or whether it's because that's the way he'll come. He'll play with your ear and you'll be forever doing this type of thing. You know, when people want to clear their ears and they stick the finger in and they give it a wobble like this, he's doing that to me. So I don't know who's got the memory of doing that, or who does that, the habit of doing that. He's just saying before he goes, there's a youngster around you that may need glasses. All right, you can see them, they're kind of squinting. Oh, hang on a minute. They're squinting. He's talking about somebody, you know, when children or even adults, they get these, they're called lazy eyes. Lazy eyes. I think they go off slightly or something, but there's something to do with a child that's got problems with their eyes. Nothing serious. It'll get sorted, but he just wants to mention that as well. Anything else? Just wants to send his love. He's saying, I'm sending my love. I'm blowing you kisses, actually. Sending you love. Sending you my love, he's saying. You maybe say it the other way around. So I think you must have been sending his love as well. You must have been sending his, you know, him love, and he wants to blow the kisses to you. He's just leaving you with a great big bunch of red roses, and it's a big, massive bunch, Jennifer. I've got my hands out here. So he's giving you a nice big bunch of red roses. The lady before, you've got a nice big bunch of yellow roses, apparently, that I've got to give you. There you go then. So he's aware of that, but he's sending healing, but he's just saying, don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, so I'm blowing your kisses, so I've finished. Okay?
Yeah. I understand. Can I just go back to Chrissy? Yeah. Oh, hello, Missy. I think Missy May could take a lot of that information as well, Deb.
Is it what I've said or Marcus has said?
What you said,
or
yeah.
Should we try and get a bit extra, Marcus?
I just need to go back to Chrissy. So, Missy, if you can take it as you understand the, a lot of these messages are running parallel. So take what you can out of it, okay? Chrissy, you know, as Debs was chatting with that chap, and you said about the pen, I just felt that, you know, there was this like little, if he had a pen in his hand, you know, I haven't got the clicker on the top of mine, but you know, we click, 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 click. And what he also was, when you said about something, either a skin condition or something, Debs, what he's showing me, oh, great, Chris, yeah. As I say, it's as if he did have a pen in his hand, he would be clicking it like that. But also what he said is what I was picking up, that he was quite particular about either his hair I would go live. Oh yeah, you jump on, Chrissy. Jump on, Chrissy. Chrissy will jump on live. Yeah. Is that okay, Richard? Yeah, that'd be brilliant. That'd be brilliant. I think it'll just give a little bit more to it, to be honest with you.
Somebody live.
Yeah, get them live, mate. Get them live. No, do the live first, I think. Yeah. Richard just sent you the Zoom information, Chrissy, and we shall see you in the chat. Jump on. I love this. I'm getting excited now. He's getting excited.
Just trying to get a breath back.
Hello, Chrissy. Can you hear me okay? You're on mute at the moment, Chrissy. No, it's okay. Okay. As I said, yeah.
Oh. You're not the only one, Chrissy.
Do that.
What?
Yeah, well, if you've got a phone, just turn it that way.
She's all right like that, isn't she?
Yeah, right.
I'll leave it. It's all right.
Yeah, you sort it out that side. Anyway, Chrissy, it's lovely to see you, and thanks for agreeing to come in on. When Debs was sort of talking about the pen, I felt that if he had a pen in his hand, you know, the little clickers on the top.
Yeah.
He'd be talking. He would be constantly going. Is that right?
He always had a pen in his hand.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and he was always like that, but he'd always be fiddling with it. Do you understand what I mean? And what else he's also telling me is he was very particular, but now and again he used to suffer with a bit of dandruff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he used to get so wound up about it. He's saying because sort of like he was quite particular about that, and oh God, now and again I tell you, I'll be honest with you now because he's putting his character on me now. Now and again he could be a bit of a pain. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he drove me mad, but
he bloody
my brother.
My friends, don't tell me too much. He's saying, bloody hell, he said, I'd have a good morning and all this, that, and the other, and whatever, and I'd offload and all this, that, and the other, and I'd be saying, well, you need to do this, you need to do that. And he was all knowing, but not knowing. Do you understand? He thought he knew everything, but by God, if all the like the Del Boy type, next year I'm going to be a millionaire type of thing.
He was a Del Boy character, man.
Oh, was
that was his favourite program. We can't watch it since he passed away.
Oh, bless. He just showed me that. And next year I'm going to be a millionaire and all that. He had all great ideas and all this, that, and the other. And where the Del Boy character is just a lovely, genuine heart. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
But then quite often putting the heart and the brain together, quite often there's a bit of a mismatch. Do you understand? Yeah. That was him all over. All over. You know what I mean? Oh God, I'll tell you what. He would climb over broken glass to help people, but by God, he would tell them as well. I'm climbing over this broken glass for you. Do you realize this? Do you understand? And it's that type of character that's coming across. Do you understand? Yeah. And you should also be able to link with the birthday in June. That would be a family birthday, by the way.
That was his birthday.
Oh, that was his birthday. Oh, that's good enough. Right, fair enough. He says, oh, God, yeah. I'm like, oh, God. Did he used to do that with his tongue as well?
He was with his pen.
Yeah, all right. Okay. Who was Cindy then? Who was Cindy? Because you just mentioned Cindy.
I don't know. I'm not sure about Cindy.
Cindy. Cindy. Okay.
He was
Well,
older than me. He was older than me.
Okay. Well. Oh, Deb's made a joke about. Say no, the joke. Somebody bought this mug, wasn't it? And when sort of like the clothes come off or whatever. But what he's showing me, do you know years ago they used to have like a Vickers and Tarts do like a party where the Vickers and Tarts do. Now he's showing me. I'm not saying it was him, but he's showing me this big fella dressed as a tart with big 2 balloons.
Yeah.
Is this a memory?
Because I'll tell you something now, Marcus. Can I tell you something?
Yeah, go on.
I've got 2 brothers in the spirit world.
Yeah.
One died in 2018.
Okay.
He was gay and he was flamboyant. He used to dress in all the women's clothes.
Oh, wow!
He used to do all these parties, like the rude ones.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, don't tell me anymore.
go
Don't tell me
on
anymore.
then.
Don't tell me anymore because I've got this, these exaggerated boobs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's more. Everything was now like like a crisis. Oh, I can't do this. I can't do that. Oh, bloody hell! And all this, that, and the other. And everything was like a crisis. Do you understand?
Yeah.
But such joy. Do you understand? Such joy. But also, I say such joy, but also up and down with the moods as well. Do you understand? A little bit at times when he used to go down, he used to be a little bit manic depressive. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then couldn't get that balance as well. Okay. And I've got a lady that that's just drawn close as well. I was just going to deal with the one link, but now because you've come live, I've got a lady that's just drawn close, and she just said she suffered with bowel cancer. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'll make it fast, Richard. There's a lady that suffered with bowel cancer before she passed.
My sister.
Okay, well, because she wants to come close, she's just saying thank you. Okay?
Yeah.
Thank you. And you know why she's saying it like that. You know why she's doing it with her hands like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. They have not got a clue. They have not got a clue how you helped. Okay?
Yeah.
So forget the nonsense that they say it. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'll leave that with you, Christine. Okay?
Can I tell Deb something quickly before I go?
Yeah.
Deb's mentioned about, we had a cat, Deb's, and his name was Salem, and he lived up until he was 16. When my brother used to come in and my brother used to have food, he used to sort of rub himself against his hands and everything, and he goes, I'm going to kill that cat one day. And that's what he meant. The cat's up there.
Yeah.
Okay. And thanks so much for coming on, Christine.
But his
Thanks
anniversary
for
coming up on the 26th.
Oh.
It is.
Thanks, Christine.
That's all right. Thank you. I thought I'd make that little bit of fun story about the cat.
Okay, that's lovely. Thanks, Christine.
Thank you.
That's lovely when they come on like that. I love it when they come on like that because it's as if you're in the same room, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. We're about done, are we, Richard? Yeah. Because one of my ear things have run out. One of them's gone. We'll leave it at that then, I think. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. I'll be back on Tuesday if you want to join us again. Just me this time, without Marcus. And then we're back. I can't remember what date we're back again, Marcus? We're back again.
Yeah, Deb tells me to jump and I say, oh, hi.
On a Sunday as well. So keep 10:30 tomorrow. We've got the morning show with Nick and We've got Sarah with the angels in the afternoon. Loads going on. And Minty May's on tomorrow as well. He might give me a message. I might tune in. Draw me a card. So if anybody wants to see that, well, there's loads of people on. Just check out the website or get the app. The app's the easiest thing to do, I think.
And
download the app.
Yeah, thanks everybody for joining. I hope you've had a good night. Don't forget to keep on sharing, because Spiritual Psychics TV is free for everybody.
And bye for now. Bye. Bye.